What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm starting my day at our Orange County yard, and I have this gate here. I have it up on a jack. The jack doesn't work. I just lifted the gate and set it on it, but this gate, you can't really tell right now, but it's pitched down and this side drags across. I don't know if you can see the scrape here from me opening it. I wanted to find the lowest point, basically where it's the toughest, but we have this wheel that I'm putting on it. I need to find a good spot that it won't slide, and hopefully it'll make this gate easier to open. It's been a pain trying to slide this every day when we get here, but I need to throw this wheel on, and then I have some cat parts in my truck for that loader that we put together the other day. So let me get this done and then we'll move on over to that loader. All right, so that's done. It works much better, but it is a little tough to roll it here because it's bent at the post there. So it's not perfect, but it is definitely much better than it was. Let's head over to the loader and see what we got for that. All right, guys, so I'm over here with our loader and I have some parts here. These are old fender washers, which go in these pockets on here, basically like that, and you have a bolt that goes through each one, which I have right here. I ordered 8 of them, so we didn't get these because we had them. I have one for this side, and I guess these 3 should be for the other side here. Let's take a look. One, oh, I'm dropping it. Where'd that go? 1, 2, 3. All right, so fenders are all on nice and tight, and time to pull this staircase off, or this ladder off, and see if I can get those bolts out. All right, guys, so I can't get these bolts out here. I tried with my channel locks and they're just spinning on here, which is unfortunate, but I don't have the correct tools to get this out. So I'm gonna put the ladder back on, put these 2 bolts in, and then I have to grab some stuff out of the shop here. We have decals for this machine. I also picked some more up from Caterpillar this morning, but we are not putting them on until it is warmer out. So I'm bringing them down to our main shop. We're gonna put them in storage, and then come springtime, we will put all of the decals on this machine. So let me take care of this stuff, and then we're heading down to our main shop. All right, guys, so I'm down here at our shop now, and we have this truck pulled in here. I don't know if you remember, but we had a leaking tranny cooler line, which is, this is the upper one. There's also a lower one in here somewhere, which you can't really see, but they are both in at the dealer. I'm about to hop in my truck and run and pick them up. Rodrigo is working on new hydraulic lines for this truck in here to the pump. He's got them here. Just got to finish that up. And then outside here we have, look, there's Rodrigo. Rodrigo, say hi. Rodrigo's quiet. He's camera shy. So out here we have this liquid tank, which we've had on this truck for quite some time, but we can't figure out how to get it to work. It is wired to a speed sensor, which is a magnet right there, and then you have your controller in here. We unplugged the speed sensor, the other wires back here somewhere, hanging down here, and it won't work even with the speed sensor off. Kevin took it out and drove it, and we can't get any of the valves on the back here to open up. It has 3 valves here. We really only need this one because if you follow the hoses, that's this one that sprays down. The other ones spray out on the sides, which we're not going to use, but we can't get the valves to open up, so we don't really know what's going on. We might rewire this and just get it to a aux switch so it's just on and off. But either way, let me hop in my truck. We'll go pick up these trailing lines and get back here. All right, so I got the tranny cooler lines here. We're just leaving them there for now. That's going to be a project for tomorrow, but Rodrigo is just about done with these hydraulic lines, so they're all ran into here. I just need to hop on this creeper. I got some zip ties here, and we need to secure all of these lines underneath the truck here. I don't know, it's pretty dark, so let me grab this flashlight real quick actually. So you can see the lines come out here and then they run all the way up to the front. So I'm just gonna go through and zip tie them together and secure them all so they're not bouncing around and rubbing on the metal like right here. That's a perfect spot that they would rub. So I'm gonna do that, and then we're gonna throw the plow on and test it. He's just making a couple hoses for the plow end, and then we should be good. Alright guys, so this truck is pretty much done. It's working as it should. All the hydraulic lines are done. The pump is in. We have to change this plow blade. You can see here there's only about 1/4 of an inch left in it. So that's one thing we have to do. We have the tranny cooler lines that we have to address. That's all going to get done tomorrow. In this toolbox here is where the new pump is. Real quick, these Fisher plows come with a pump that's normally right here in this bracket, which we've had countless issues with these pumps, which is why we swapped it over. But the new pump is right here, and in the bottom of this block here, there's 2 threaded holes for bolts to come up through the bottom of this toolbox and secure this pump. Right now it's kind of just swimming around in here. So Rodrigo's about to take care of that, and then this salt spreader here on the back is actually going to get pulled off of here. This is going to go on our brand new F600, and hopefully we have that back by the end of the week. Today is Tuesday, so a couple more days, hopefully we have it here. We can throw this spreader on it, and that truck will be complete, and then we can get this truck out of here as well. So we have a plow blade, we have the transmission cooler lines, we have the 2 bolts in the new pump, and then we have to remove this salt spreader. I am bringing down a smaller electric spreader that we have up at our Dutchess yard to throw on this truck. That way they at least have a small salt spreader on it if they do need to use it. This is just going to be a spare truck for them up in Orange County. If something goes down in the middle of the storm, they need to hop in something quick, they'll have this ready to go. But moving on over here, you guys might have seen me talk about it briefly or have seen it in the background of videos. I've kind of just been working around it and ignoring it, but this was our green Freightliner, which obviously is now white, and it looks very nice. If you couldn't tell, my father loves white, and that's why probably 95% of our trucks are white. But we had this truck completely painted in our shop here. All the parts got pulled off and sprayed independently. The cab, obviously you couldn't pull it off. He taped everything, sprayed it here. All the mirrors came off, all the handles came off. It was fully stripped down. If I have pictures of it during the process, I'll throw it in right now, but either way, it looks very nice in white. It almost looks like a brand new truck. So I believe this truck is getting out of here tomorrow. I'm not positive on that, but I think it is heading up to our Dutchess yard to stay there during the winter. That way it's not taking up so much space. Obviously
it pretty much clogs our whole garage here, and if we put it out in the parking lot, then it's gonna be sticking out halfway into the roadway. So we're gonna get it out of here and free up all this space, and then we gotta get back here and start getting this back end of the shop cleaned up. We have a ton of just extra construction stuff over here. I've showed you guys this before, but we did actually rent a storage unit not too far away from here because obviously we don't have enough space here. But all of this stuff here that you see that is extra construction stuff that will get used next summer or maybe in the spring, whatever, it's all going to go into a storage unit, which we have access to on December 1st. So I believe that's Friday as well. We'll move all of this out of here, and then that snow blower that I bought last year is going to get put on our landscape trailer and brought down and parked back in the corner back there. We're going to store it here, and if our guys need it, they'll back in, connect to the trailer, and just pull out, and it'll be ready to go for them. But I think that is going to wrap it up for this one. Tomorrow we'll be back here working on this truck again. Hopefully this truck is out of here by the end of the day. But like I said, if you guys have any questions or comments, definitely leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time. Peace.